Welcome back to Live with Loyalty. So we got Glorilla here. Speaks on the older people, making the younger people feel bad for not knowing what happened back in the old times. First of all, girl, we ain't that far back, to talk about old times. You might as well say ancient. But my thing, I'm gonna let y'all hear what she says first. Okay, give me a second.
I hate is when older people try to make you feel bad about being young. Like, they'll be having these little ass conversation and shit about, you know what I'm saying, what they used to do. And they'll get to talking about Rick James' first album he ever put out. They get mad at me because I don't know the name of it. Bitch, that album was put out in 1970. Goddamn, I don't know when. Bitch, I was born in 1999. Oh, yeah, y'all too young. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. The only thing y'all know is iPhones and Instagram. Bitch, how can I up there? I was born in 99. Why are you mad at me? Because I was born. Bitch, I went back then. Them not my times. Yeah, I hate.
See, already she seems a little ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that because you're not willing to learn nothing. You're not willing to learn that. I can tell you right now, my son is in his 20s too, and I think he's around about the same age as Glorilla. Has learned a lot from our times back then, as she'll say, or old times, whatever she gonna say. Girl, it's never old. It comes back around all the time. See, what they problem is, little young ladies like this, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. You got some children that want to listen now. They want to know about that. So she might as well say, I don't want to hear it. I know it all, and that's it. When they get to having this money, they really truly think they do know it all. And that's what gets me, like, it's just like the ones that did pave the way. Did she just say Rick James? You don't know him, but you're doing the Donja. You're doing the Donja right here on camera. You don't know Rick James, though. You don't know all these people. Y'all have some things in common. Like, these, they don't want to read. Can you read? Can she read? They don't want to read. They don't want to understand what's going on. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see it no more. They don't want to see it no more. They too good for it. I ain't gonna look at it like that. No. I promise you, I did not raise my kids like that. I don't know. Her mama and her dad didn't even raise her like that for her to think like that. Now she got money. I remember she did make sense on something she came on live about, and she said that you want people would be saying to her like you weren't buying all them Jordans and all that stuff, and when you was in high school, she was like, because that was my parents' money. That wasn't my money. Shoot, I had to wear what my parents could afford. How you gonna blame me for that? That did make sense, but at the same time, I'm just like, these children, they don't understand. Girl, history is history. Learn it. Learn it. They said that, I don't know, they said she was kind of smart, so I ain't gonna call her slow or anything like that, but they come on here, they do be acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when they say stuff like this, then you talking about older people, girl, you gonna get where we at one day, or where your grandmama at, or where your great grandmama at. You know what I'm saying? So don't speak on that, because all this stuff will be repeated. They're gonna, your children, if you have children, your nieces, nephews, they're gonna do the same thing to you. They're gonna do the same thing to you if you don't start learning what happened before you, because that's what it's for. You're reading these history books, and if you're going to say something like that, you're reading the history books, you graduated from school. Guess what? Those same books that you were reading, a lot of this stuff happened ahead of your time. A lot of that stuff happened ahead of your time, but you did that though, right? So, but the books can tell you, but the elderly can't tell you. The older people can't tell you. And a lot of times in your books at school, they're not telling the truth. But you listen to the books, okay, I just gotta graduate. You know what I'm saying? Girl, little girl, grow up. These children just don't want to listen. You really can't get mad at them because they think they get some money in their pocket. They think they can make their own history and forget about the real history that they need to know. Like, did you really want to be a rapper? Because you have to learn about the people before you. You don't want to learn nothing. You don't want to know nothing. Or you walk around there like, oh, I know it all. You know what I'm saying? Or you just, she seemed like the type that'll be a cool girl, but at the same time, I ain't listening to nobody. I don't care what this, that person do, but I ain't finna do that. I ain't looking up to nobody. I am to be looked up to. Y'all, I really can't understand what you saying. And then you say some ignorant shit like this. Like they needed to counsel all these mumble rappers, counsel all these people that we don't know what they're saying, ma'am. They need to be counseled because I don't understand. Then you talk about older people. You got your mama. She's older than you. Your dad. He's older than you. Can't nobody tell you nothing. I guess because she got a little cash. But just remember, Glorilla, and to any young person out there, everything is repeated. It's always repeated. That's why it's history. That's why you need to know. Repeat after repeat. When your children get here, it's gonna repeat. It's gonna repeat. Y'all are wearing some of the clothes that we already wear and not wore in our times. Saying some of the stuff that we done said, doing some of the stuff that we done did, but you don't want to hear us out though. I'm just being real. Like I said, everything is on repeat. I'm out, y'all. Tell me what you think about this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment and let me know what you think about what Gorilla said. You know, what do you think about these young people now? Just let me know. I'll holler at you. Thank you again.